During the 2015 fall semester, 2 international students set out on a weekend backpacking trip through Falls Cape State Park near Virginia Beach. The trip was made possible by camping equipment, tents, and hiking packs available through the Outdoor Adventure and Recreation Program.
Late night drives and hot French fries and friends around the country, from Charlottesville to good old Santa Fe. When I think of you, you still got on that hat that says let's party. I hope that thing is never thrown away. I hope that life without
On the way to Falls Cape State Park, the students decided to visit colonial Williamsburg to learn more about the nation's early history.
It's nice. It's not real.
While beautiful, certain historical aspects seem to be missing.
They don't have slaves. That's not history. So I'm not learning about real history because they're not teaching me about the slaves.
For a historic site that goes to great lengths to emulate authenticity, Williamsburg struck the international students as a European-centered presentation of the United States origins.
For example, if you take a look at the Mexican flag, the symbol is actually like an Aztec symbol that, according to them, like they were like being nomads, and then an eagle ended up like on top of a cactus eating a snake, and for them that was like a symbol from the gods to let them know that they had to stay there. So they stayed in Tenochtitlan, and that's where they built like the whole Aztec empire. So the fact that the Mexican flag today has that symbol, when we're not even considered Mexico, to me that's the difference between like how we're very like proud of things that came like way before we were conquered and we were actually became like whatever, like mestizos, because it's not like, I don't know, it's just like the fact that we don't see our country as something that was a product of European colonization. I see that we see our country like something that started a long time ago.
After stopping in Williamsburg, the second leg of the road trip brought them to Sand Bridge, an area just north of Falls Cape. A former home of Powhatan Native Americans, Falls Cape State Park is one of the last remaining undeveloped areas along the eastern shoreline, stretching along a part of the sea known as the Graveyard of the Atlantic. Directly to the north is Back Bay National Wildlife Refuge, which was established on June 6, 1938 as a 4,589-acre refuge which provides habitats for threatened and endangered species such as the loggerhead sea turtle, piping plover, and recently recovered species such as the brown pelican and bald eagle. Back Bay Wildlife Refuge includes a thin strip of Barrier Island coastline, including beaches, dunes, woodlands, agricultural fields, and emergent freshwater marshes. Land access to Falls Cape State Park is limited to hiking or biking along the beaches of Back Bay, and so with no prior camping experience, the two spiders set out on an adventure. The weather was unseasonably warm at 63 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny, with cloud cover being pushed in over the beach around sunset by a cool ocean breeze. After a full day of travel and hiking, it was time for some well-deserved rest. Fish was cooked over a campfire for dinner, followed by roasted marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers to make s'mores, an American food that the international students had never tried before. And then on Sunday morning, at the end of a long weekend full of challenges and new experiences, the two spiders headed back to their home at the University of Richmond. After all, classes start back up on Monday.